Querida mamá, te extraño. Cada día, a medida que envejezco, me doy cuenta de lo mucho que me parezco a ti. Puedo verte en mi mente, te recuerdo en cómo sirvo la comida a mis hijos con tanto cuidado antes de servirme yo misma, cómo los abrazo y los envuelvo en amor incondicional y siempre los animo a dar lo mejor de sí. Me doy cuenta que no solo eras mi mamá, sino una mujer completa, fuerte y decidida en la vida, y crecí para ser como tú. Salí de casa con una maleta llena de ropa y un corazón lleno de miedo, pero también me llevó lo más valioso, tu voz, tus enseñanzas y tu forma de amar, que más me ha acompañado incluso en los días más difíciles. Ahora que soy madre, veo tu reflejo en cómo protejo a mis hijos, en cómo lucho para que no sientan lo difícil que es empezar de cero en un país donde mi acento se nota antes de que mi nombre. Mamá, sé que te falla la memoria, sé que hay días en los que confundes el pasado con el presente y me duele no poder estar contigo. Me duele que olvides parte de tu historia y que no pueda hacer nada para evitarlo. Pero cuando mi hija me abraza, siento que las tres estamos unidas. Tú, yo y ella. Ella me necesita tanto como yo te necesité a ti. Y aunque tu recuerdo se vaya desvaneciendo poco a poco, siempre lo recordaré por las dos. Gracias por darme el amor y la fuerza para convertirme en la persona que soy. Con todo mi amor, tu hija Cibeles.
What do you remember about the day you left Venezuela?
It was a Saturday evening. It was the 27th of October 1997. I was waiting for a little bit of time for my visa and all the paperwork to come. When finally the day came, that was the day to get ready and start a new journey. It was a very emotional day. It was with a lot of anticipation. All the family was there. Some of my friends came down to the airport to say goodbye. And I just have all my dreams and hopes into suitcases and wishing the best for the next chapter.
Why did you leave Venezuela?
I left because the company I was working for at the time just gave me the opportunity to go as an international staff. I just finished my engineering degree and I was looking for options. And this company called me and thought that I could be a good asset for them. And my level of English was acceptable. So they thought that I could go as an international staff. And so I was sent initially to Trinidad and Tobago, came back to Venezuela, and then finally my assignment was in Australia.
What things do you find yourself doing now as a mom that remind you of your own mother?
There's a lot of things, bits and pieces that comes with your box of tricks, and I think I see myself when looking after my kids the way I felt mom wanted to or used to look after us. I think the way cooking some of my meals or some of the way serving my food, making sure that everyone gets served before I do, making sure that there is enough for everyone, washing, just that eternal preoccupied for others. And I think I got that definitely from my mom.
What does it mean to you to raise children in a country that isn't the one that you grew up in?
Initially, it was very scary because it was feeling like I was going to do this massive task by myself and together with my husband. But with time, especially growing up in a third world country with different cultural values and different rules, it was a big ask to understand that Australia is different, that it was more modern, if you want to put a label for it, and you have to adapt to that. And initially, not having the ability to go and call mom and said, "Come and help me," or go on the weekend and ask my sisters for help was quite scary. With time, my Aussie family, it was beautiful and make me feel that they were making the double role of the Venezuelan and the Australian family.
What has it been like watching your mother grow older?
That has been one of the hardest things because initially when I came to Australia, I was able to go back to Venezuela once a year, and we used to do it as a part of our routine. But then having kids, it become more difficult. The situation in the country changed as well, so it was difficult to go back. But now and with more responsibilities, now it's difficult, and mom is in the late 80s, and she's unfortunately developed dementia, so it's starting to slightly drift away, and I know it's a matter of time when I have to go more often if I really want to be at least in her mind.
Have you ever felt lonely here? How did you get through that?
There has been a lot of times where I definitely, especially at the beginning, but when I came and I didn't have any friends or family, it was I refuged myself with work, and I used to work basically 24/7 for 3 months, and then I will have time off. But it's one of those things where then I met my husband, and we try to compensate with doing things, and but you always miss that. Coming from a Catholic family and a big family in Venezuela, you always miss that Sunday catch up or the birthdays and the big occasions, and unfortunately, well, that's the price we pay when we are migrants.
Your daughter is about to graduate in year 12. How does that make you feel?
Is a very important milestones for both of us. I think seeing my daughter achieving one of the biggest achievements in her life so far is very rewarding. I hope that she enjoys and she take advantage of the opportunities that she has right now. Looking back, I think she has understood the concept of and the importance of education. That is one of the things that for me is a core value, and she has the opportunity, does have the opportunity to go back and see where I come from 2 years ago, and she saw my university, and she saw what the country and what education can do, and education opened doors for me, and I wouldn't be here otherwise. And I hope that she gets that as an inspiration. So seeing her finishing this milestone in the best possible way she can, she will have many doors open in front of her.
If you were writing her a letter right now, what would you want to say to her?
My dearest daughter, watching you now, standing tall, finishing school, knowing exactly who you are, I can't believe how quickly time passes, how quickly you have grown, how I blinked and suddenly you're almost an adult. I'm in awe. I still remember when I first held you in my arms, unsure of how I would raise a human being so far from everything I had ever known. I see you now, so confident in who you are, and I wonder if you realize how much of me lives in you. Not just in your stubbornness, your laugh, even your looks, but in the way you care so deeply and the way you're so determined to achieve whatever you put your mind to. Sometimes when I see you smile, I can see my mother's smile. When you get frustrated, I see my younger self. And when you show kindness, willpower, and your own energy, I see 3 generations of women. My mother, me, and now you. I want you to know how proud I am of the woman you're becoming. You have countless dreams. I know you can make a reality. You carry my story and Abuela's story in your steps, even if you don't always realize it. One day, if you choose to have children of your own, maybe you'll understand how it feels to love someone so much it almost hurts. But for now, just know this. I see you. I love you. I'm so proud of you. I hope you never forget where you come from and never stop reaching for where you want to go. With all my love, Mama.